up, baby? The Summit1G GFUEL Can. Let's try it. What's going on, everybody? Today we're gonna be taking a look at a rare GFUEL can, at least rare for me. The Summit1G inspired GFUEL can that is raspberry creamsicle. Huge fan of the orange vibe can. Probably one of the cans that I've drank the most. Orange vibe's always been a pretty easy flavor to get your hands on. But the Summit1G can came out, I don't know, like a year ago. And you still can't find like decent pictures of it online. But here and there I see it spotted at gas stations, mainly on the East Coast. But GFUEL, being as awesome as they are, was kind enough to send me a 4-pack of these cans so that I could review it. So that's what we're gonna be doing today, baby. I'm also gonna be comparing it to the powder, and it is a milk flavor, so I mix it up in both milk and water. But before I crack this sexy can open, you know what time it is. GFUEL code DannyD is 20% off at gfuel.com. When you use that code, not only do you save some dinero on your GFUEL orders, but you also support my content and allow me to continue being a full-time content creator. So if you use code DannyD, or you're planning on using code DannyD, I appreciate you. But enough of that, let's try some GFUEL. So here is a better look at the Summit1G GFUEL can. We got Summit on the side there. And this can is 300 milligrams of caffeine, 0 sugar, and 0 calories. So I'm probably gonna end up drinking all of this and maybe half of this because that's a lot of caffeine. Here's a look at the can and the tub side by side. Definitely drastically different designs here. I gotta say though, this Summit1G can does look clean. Sometimes simple is better. All right, let's crack it open. Oh yeah, baby. Let's give it a smell. Ooh, definitely getting a raspberry pie smell here. Speaking of raspberry pie, when it comes to drinking dessert flavors in milk, which I consider Summit1G mainly a milk flavor, it's definitely drinkable in water, but I mainly drink it in milk. I definitely find myself reaching for raspberry pie over Summit1G, but that's mainly because I drink so many orange vibe cans and they're very similar flavors. But I have high hopes for this one, so let's find out if it's any good. Bottoms up. Ooh. Much different than orange vibe. The creamsicle taste in this is much more subtle than the orange vibe can. I feel like the orange vibe can is like 50% orange, 50% creamsicle. I would say this is like 70% raspberry, 30% creamsicle. Very artificial tasting, by the way. At least more artificial tasting than the orange vibe can. Let's compare it to the milk just to see how similar it is. Really like it in milk. Okay, so in milk, I'm getting a lot of creamsicle and nowhere near as much raspberry as the can. In milk, I would say it's like 65% creamsicle, 35% raspberry. I think that adds up to 100, but I really wish I got more of that creamsicle taste in the can. Much more of a subtle flavor in milk. Really nice aftertaste in the milk though. All right. And in the water, I enjoy Summit1G more in water than I do orange vibe. In water, I would say it's like 90% raspberry, 10% creamsicle. The creamsicle doesn't really come through very well in the water, but it's surprisingly refreshing in water. Honestly, the can doesn't really taste like Summit1G powder at all, neither in the water or the milk. Definitely more of like a raspberry pie raspberry, but very artificial, kind of sweet, but gone very quickly. And again, unfortunately, not as much of a creamsicle taste as I was expecting. And when it comes to deciding what I like the best out of these three, I would say my favorite is having the powder in milk. Slightly disappointed there. I may have overhyped myself. It just doesn't really blow me away, and I definitely can't see myself reaching for it as much as orange vibe. And with those thoughts, I am gonna give the Summit1G GFUEL Can a 6.1 out of 10. Really wish there was more creamsicle there, and I would say when it's compared to all the other GFUEL cans, it's pretty average. So there you have it. There's my thoughts on the Summit1G GFUEL Can. Let me know down in the comments. Have you been fortunate enough to find some Summit1G cans for yourself? And if so, what do you prefer, the can or the powder? And guys, if you enjoy these reviews, please consider picking up a Danny Dorito 23 GFUEL shaker. Great gift for the holidays. And also, if you have not tried GFUEL before, or you want to gift somebody some GFUEL, I highly suggest picking up a Danny Dorito 23 GFUEL starter kit. That way you get my shaker, along with 7 different flavor sample packets, so that you, a friend, or a loved one can try some GFUEL without committing to a full tub yet. Plus, you get that shaker, so it's a great deal. And be sure to use code DannyD for that sweet discount. Stay tuned for more GFUEL reviews very soon. And as always, stay safe, be nice to each other out there, and I will see you in the next one. Peace! All right, I'm saving you for later. Me and you are gonna have a good time.